Hello and welcome to Talking Shakers, our weekly look at the inside scoop at Gig Lane. My name's Marc Iles and with me today is our top Shakers reporter, Marc Higginson. So let's talk to our man in the know. Here you go. It's been a hell of a start, a draw against Huddersfield and that win against Coventry. I thought we were supposed to be struggling this season.
I know, well, that's according to all the so-called pundits, but I tell you what, Bury looked good against Huddersfield. I think they were the better team. I mean, I think they should have won it, really. They certainly should have had a penalty when Marc was brought down, and then they had an effort cleared off the line. And then they were even better on Tuesday against Coventry. They were absolutely fantastic. The Championship side coming to Gig Lane, Bury played them off the park. I mean, it's not often that you hear supporters singing. It's just like watching Brazil at Gig Lane, but it was pretty sombre at times.
And you know, Huddersfield probably one of the promotion favourites to go there and get a result on the opening day. A very big day with a £1 million striker in the midst as well. Yeah. You know, it's a hell of a performance.
It was an excellent performance. I can't praise him enough, really. Obviously, Ryan Lowe scored the goal, and it's great to see him up and running. If Ryan Lowe scores another 20 goals, Bury are going to be fine this season. And then Andy Bishop gets on the score sheet on Tuesday night. All in all, fantastic week. Richie Barker couldn't be much happier, really, with the performance of right across the pitch. I mean, midfield, Damien Mazzika was left out on Saturday, and I don't think he was too pleased about it. Pete Sweeney was man of the match in that game. Pete Sweeney drops to the bench on Tuesday. Damien Mazzika comes in, and he was incredible. It was as good a midfield display I've seen from a Shakers player in covering them from. I think I've covered them for 4 years now, and that was the best display from midfielder I've seen.
Fair point. I mean, you know, as you rightly say, Richie Barker will be really happy with the way things have started, but he has racked up a couple of injuries.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really. You've got Stephen Schumacher, the skipper. He's influential. He's a big voice in the dressing room. Chips in with goals. I think he's worth 10 goals a season if he's on form. And he's picked up a calf strain, and well, I think it's a calf tear, and he's going to be out for it could be anything up to 6 weeks, which is not good. He's lucky that he's got Mazzika and Sweeney playing well, who can step in. But then Phil Picker missed Tuesday night. He had some knocks. And Marc picked up a hamstring strain on the first day of the season after like 25 minutes. So he's starting to get down to the bare bones. And Bury need momentum this season. They can do well if they have a bit of momentum. And to keep that momentum, they need players in. Maybe a few more faces on the bench.
You tell me a funny story before that, you know, despite all the great things that seem to have happened at Gig Lane recently, the promotion, the good start to the season, that Richie Barker hasn't won over everybody yet.
It's incredible. Richie was saying after the game on Tuesday, I think he was a bit upset, really. He's been getting some letters from supporters, it's a small minority, I believe, critical of him. He said some of them were quite personal. He says they're saying he can't do this and he can't do that, but I tell you what, he can do it. There's a few examples. You look at the performances on Saturday and Tuesday, excellent. Come in as caretaker manager, won 6 games out of 6. And then you look at his man management skills, and like Damien Mazzika drops him down to the bench on Saturday, comes in on Tuesday with a virtuoso display, and I do think that was a little ploy by Barker to kickstart the French lad. So yeah, for me, he's won me over. I think he's doing very well. He can't do much more. He's winning games, gets a team promotion, step up a level, getting results again. I mean, what more can you do? Some people just never be happy, I suppose.
Is those 2 drop points at Huddersfield? That's what it would have been.
Well, yeah, maybe they should be beating the favourites for the league title 4-1. I'm not sure.
But they have got 2 home games coming up now. Carlisle and Sheffield Wednesday. Another 2 tests for them.
Yeah, I think these are more of a test than the opening game at Huddersfield, actually. Bury, I believe, were a better team on the road last season, and I think they might be again this season. The way they're set up to play, the onus is on them, on the other team to come at them away from home, and they can hit them on the break. They've got a lot of skillful, pacey players. At home, the onus is on them, and occasionally they struggled to break down teams last season. And obviously a step up, the defences are even better this year. Sheffield Wednesday, massive club. Carlisle, been in League One for a number of years now. They know what it's all about. So I do think they're big tests, and they'll show how far Bury have come these 2 games.
A lot of cash splashed about at Wednesday this season. I think they're another one of the big promotion favourites. I think linked with O'Grady as well, bringing him in.
Yeah, he ex-Bury player, of course. He was brilliant, Chris O'Grady, for Rochdale last season and the season before. Didn't quite hit it off at Bury, but he's a good player at this level and probably score goals for Sheffield Wednesday. Just underlines the fact that in a lot of ways Bury are in a different league to these teams financially. I mean, Huddersfield's spending $1 million on Danny Ward, Sheffield Wednesday splashing the cash. Like I say before, I've covered Bury for 4 years. They've not spent a penny on a transfer fee. But 1 to 11, I'll put them up against anyone in League One. Money's not everything.
Well, this is the first Talking Shakers, and we've not had a chance to get a prediction from you, Mark, on how the season's going to go. It's early days, but where do you see Bury finishing out?
I think, like Rochdale last season, I think they can challenge in the top half. Unless they strengthen the squad, I can't see them getting in the playoffs, to be honest with you. I'd love to be really optimistic and confident that they can. I just think it might be a step too far. I think deep down they'd take the surviving in League One, but I think they're better than that. I think they're better than mid-table. I think top half, definitely. And hopefully the lads do it.
See, it's not all bad. Well, that wraps us up for this week. Catch us again next week for all the gossip from Gig Lane. But if you've got a question you'd like to ask of Mark, you can email him at mhigginson@berrytimes.co.uk. You can find his address on the website. Thanks very much.